Theodore Ziras. It's a brand new Guitar Stories episode. It's episode part 2, and today we're gonna talk about the picking hand and two very important aspects: how we hold the pick and in which part of the guitar body is more suitable to put our picking hand in order to play better and to have better control. So, first of all, I have to tell you that there is no right or wrong answer to how you hold the pick and where you put the picking hand. The way that suits you, it's the best always. And there are various ways, like this one, or like this one, or like this one. There are three kind of guitar players, three kind of ways of picking. You cannot say that there is a wrong or right way. So today what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explain to you the way I pick, the way I hold the pick, and you can agree or you can disagree, it doesn't matter. So this video is my way, it's me, and if you like it, you can follow my instructions. If you don't, no problem. So first of all, pick. Which pick I use? I prefer to use a 3mm, it's pretty thick, 3mm small stubby, it's this one, it's pretty thick, 3mm small stubby. And why? Because my style is to play fast alternate picking and sweep picking, and I need a thick pick in order to be able to pick as lighter as I can and have as better sound as I can, bigger sound as I can. So it's impossible for me to play more than 240 or 250 16th notes and pick hard. It's impossible, at least for me, and I think for the average of the guitarist. So I need something that will give me the ability to pick not very hard but have a big and good sound for each note. So I use the 3mm Dunlop small stubby. You can try it, it's a great pick. And next, how now I hold the pick. What I'm doing, I have my two fingers, and the one is going that way and the index is going the other way. So it's like that, not like that, like that. And then I put the pick inside those fingers. So there's something like a line between them, okay? The first finger is pointing this way and the other finger is pointing that way. So I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I prefer this, and this way. Okay. So firstly, this is how I hold the pick. Now let's move to where I put my picking hand. This is my palm, and I prefer to put my palm inside this part of the bridge and the guitar body. Okay. So I'm not actually touching the strings. I'm nearly at the edge of the string, so it will be able for me, if I want to mute a string, to go few millimeters further and mute the string, or if I don't want to go few millimeters back and touch the bridge. Of course, that depends on what kind of bridge you have. Floyd Rose bridges are suitable because you have more space to put your hand, but also the Strat and the Tunomatic, the Gibson one, on the Gibson, and all those, you know, all the other bridges are pretty easy to put your hand. But personally, I prefer something like that, Floyd Rose or this, you know, tremolo bar, with a tremolo bar. So I put my palm in this part of the body, and now I'm trying to lock. This is really important, pay attention to that, to lock this part of the hand on the body. So it's locking here, and I'm trying to move only this part from the palm and lower. So my wrist. So I'm playing just a single note, and I'm trying to not move at all behind after this part. So this part, I'm trying to not move it at all and move it only this part of the hand. So it's sorry. And so this gives me the ability to have better control in my picking hand. And of course, there's a very important rule, a golden rule: the smaller movement you will do, the faster and effortless you will play. It's pretty important. If you want to play fast, actually you don't have to move faster, you have to minimize the movement. Okay? So those are those pretty important aspects for me to play, to put in this part of the body and lock my palm in this part and move only this part of my hands. Okay? And actually that gives me the ability to pick between the two pickups that I have. If you have a middle pickup, it will be somewhere in the middle pickup. Okay? So now I put a metronome in 100 BPM and I will play a very fast, slow and chromatic easy lick, very easy for everyone to play, and I will apply all those things I just told you. So the lick is pretty easy. On the A string, 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the D string the same, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to do a small slide with the pinky, 9, 8, 7, 6, and the same thing on the A, and then go next fret, etc. So it's okay. Do you got it? The smaller the movement, the better the control, the faster you will play, and effortless, of course. One more time, 2 notes per beat, 100. Down. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to play 4 notes per beat. So instead of play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the same thing, I'm going to do exactly the same movement, but now it's faster. As you can see, I'm not doing at all this part of my hands, and I'm trying to do the minimum of the movement from my wrist and further. One more time. So now I'm going to do it even faster. Instead of playing 4 notes per beat, I'm going to play 8 notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in one beat. So the same thing. So it's like playing actually 216 notes. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. One more time. Small movement, 4 notes per beat again. Eight notes per beat. So this is the best way for me in order to pick and have a better control and play effortless, because if you do that for many hours, your hand will be tired. So it's the best way to control your picking hand and have a relaxed the whole thing, you know. So this was the way I pick, the way I hold the guitar and the pick, and the way I pick, I hit the strings. As I told you before, actually there is no right or wrong. There's a way that suits you and that does not suit you. This was my cup of tea, as they say. This is the way I do it. You can think about it, try those picks. Stubby 3mm, great picks for fast runs, sweep picking, alternate picking, and all the stretch stuff that we all like. So, it was the second episode. Until next time, bye.